Type 2 Diabetes Series. Module 3, Management Pillars. If you are viewing the Type 2 Diabetes series, you may have watched Modules 1 and 2, where you learned about the definition of diabetes and how high blood sugar impacts your overall health. This module will review the 4 key areas, or pillars, of effective diabetes management, guiding you in your goal to maintain blood sugar within the recommended target range, staying healthy, and preventing or reducing secondary complications of type 2 diabetes. These areas are diet, exercise, education, diabetes drugs, and self-monitoring. We'll call them DEEDs in order to easily remember them. Let's get started and review these good deeds. Pillar 1. Maintain a healthy diet. Pillar 2. Exercise and physical activity. Pillar 3. Medications to manage diabetes. Pillar 4. Blood sugar monitoring. Deed 1. Maintain a healthy diet. Now that you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, you may be aware of changes you need to make in your eating habits to become healthier. This may be difficult, sometimes intimidating. We all have foods we like, and let's face it, we know some of our past choices might not have been, well, ideal. Be aware that there is no specific diabetes diet or meal plan. We all have the same nutritional needs. Healthy eating and watching our portions helps everyone, not only people with diabetes. To manage type 2 diabetes, it's important to look at your eating habits and motivate yourself to improve your food choices. Avoiding unhealthy food isn't easy, but remember, it's a choice. It's helpful to limit carbohydrates and avoid concentrated sugars, sweets, and sugar drinks. These foods may be everywhere, so let's start by reviewing what a healthy diet is. When you eat, imagine your plate divided into 3 parts. Half of the plate should have non-starchy vegetables. Cooked or raw, it doesn't matter. Divide the second half into equal portions of lean protein and starch or carbohydrates. Complement the meal with fruit and dairy products. The overall goal of a healthy diet is to decrease intake of concentrated sugars, increase high-fiber foods, and limit high-fat food. Not so easy if you haven't followed these principles before. Diabetes gets a bad rap. You can't have this because you have diabetes. You've heard that before, right? But everybody should have this goal. We would be much healthier. Think of it this way. I need to improve my body's performance, and I can achieve this with healthy eating and lifestyle. Change takes time. If possible, seek support from a dietitian and reward yourself every time you make healthy food in portion-sized choices. Just don't do it with sweets. Deed 2. Exercise and physical activity. Physical activity also helps you become healthier. If you haven't done any formal exercise before, please talk to your doctors before embarking on an exercise program to ensure you won't hurt yourself. Getting active is good for you. Here are 4 ways exercise helps with your diabetes goals. It tones your muscles, helping your cells use insulin and sugar more efficiently. It helps you lose weight, which benefits your heart and cardiovascular system. It improves sleep and reduces depression. It reduces blood sugar. For example, taking a walk after a meal can help the body move sugar into the cells and prevent high sugar levels. Deed 3. Medications to manage diabetes. There are several types of medications for type 2 diabetes that could be a part of your diabetes management plan. The choice of medicines that your doctor prescribes will also depend on other conditions you have and other medications you are on. Provide your endocrinologist with a complete list of any prescribed and over-the-counter medications you take. The first-line treatment for type 2 diabetes is usually a class of drugs that reduce the amount of sugar absorbed. It's called biguanides. Wait, what? Biguanides. The generic name of this drug is metformin. It helps lower blood glucose by making cells more sensitive to the insulin that you make, and slows down the production of new glucose molecules from the liver. The second line of treatment is based on your overall health condition and success in maintaining good blood sugars. Your physician can choose from many drugs depending on whether you suffer from heart disease, high blood pressure, or kidney problems. It is not uncommon if your doctor prescribes several diabetes medications. Different drugs work in different parts of your body. Take your medications as directed and report any side effects that you experience. Deed 4. Blood sugar or glucose monitoring. You will be asked to test your blood sugar using a finger stick several times a day. Depending on your treatment plan, your doctor will determine the frequency and time of day for this. Although there are no set number of finger sticks, the more you test, you and your doctor will have more information to adjust your medication, eating, and exercise habits. Here is a common plan to test blood sugar. Your doctor will help you choose the right one for you. It's all about building the habit. Before you know it, it will become part of your daily routine, just like tying your shoes or brushing your teeth. Before breakfast, this is called a fasting blood sugar. It provides your endocrinologist with information to manage your medications and the time of day you should take them. It also helps you review your previous day eating and exercise and determine if you need to modify what you do. 2 hours after a meal, commonly after lunch. It helps determine if your blood sugar is returning to the target range levels. We've reviewed in previous modules that blood sugars rise after a meal, but return to the recommended target range within 2 hours. Depending on how your blood sugar acts after a meal, you may choose to adjust what you eat or decide to exercise. Your endocrinologist will use this information to adjust the timing and dose of your medications. Before dinner, particularly winding down after a busy day. This will help you modify meal choices, exercise times, and guide your endocrinologist with timing and dose of your medications. Before bedtime, right before you nod off to sleep. This helps you assess whether you will have high blood sugar that doesn't return to the recommended target range while you sleep. You want to avoid sleeping with high blood sugar. You will also want to know whether your medications are making your blood sugar go lower than the recommended target range. You don't want to sleep with very low blood sugar either. Testing and recording your blood sugar in a diary will help you understand your body's reactions to food and exercise, adjust what to eat, and determine when to do physical activity. Your endocrinologist needs your blood sugar levels to guide medication decisions. Take notes and provide your doctor with as much information on your blood sugar readings between visits so that you have the best time and dose for your medication. Let's recap what we have covered in this module. There are 4 important pillars, or deeds, in diabetes management that help you meet the goal of maintaining blood sugar within the recommended target range. 1. Maintain a healthy diet. This may require adjusting your eating habits and portion sizes. Avoid eating concentrated sugars. Start by replacing them with vegetables and switching to diet colas or unsweetened tea. 2. Exercise and physical activity. This improves your body's ability to use the insulin it already makes and helps you lose weight. 3. Medications. Your endocrinologist may begin with one medication and add more if diabetes goals are not being met. 4. Blood sugar monitoring. This helps you adjust your eating and exercise and guide your endocrinologist on how medications are working for you. Remember, keeping your blood sugar within the recommended target range will help prevent secondary complications of diabetes. These impact how your body functions, affecting your and your family's quality of life. In the next module, we'll review how to perform a blood glucose test. See you soon!